Hi, my name is Faraz Syed and I'm chatting here with Sadi Khan, a program manager at Microsoft. We're at EPCON. We're at the first night of EPCON 2010.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, Sadi has finished talking today about his experiences as a new hire and making an impact as a new hire at Microsoft. And one of his key points was obsession, so we're going to talk a little bit more about that.
Yeah, so one of the things that we were talking about is how obsession is very important in driving results and driving things forward. And oftentimes we have in society a negative connotation towards obsession, but I think that obsession can actually produce great results. And Faraz wanted to mention a few things about how obsession can help generate results, not just in the corporate world, but in academia and being able to organize and put together such a great event.
Well, first of all, let's just say that obsession is the only thing that's led to this event being pulled together. Right? You can't give a half-hearted effort in putting together an event like EPCON and expecting it to be sold out, to have a giant waiting list, have an amazing line of speakers from Rogers, Facebook, Microsoft, who is sponsoring us, which is amazing. Only obsession leads to results. Right? You have to give 100 or 150% of yourself to this project.
Yeah. So do you think the other 2 points that I also mentioned, which were about being naive enough to go for something like this, and being naive enough to pull something crazy off, and valuing people over product and process, how do these things play a role in putting together such a great conference?
Now, being naive is an advantage in some sorts, because if you think you know too much, you start rejecting yourself before you give other people a chance to reject you, right? You start thinking, you start doubting yourself too much. Right? So there's a certain advantage to being naive. I mean, you got to balance it with being worldly, but
and naivety gives you that push, that extra edge, because you're not scared of anything. You're just like, oh, I don't know enough to be scared, so let's go forth a little bit further. And people, obviously, you guys have a great team that's been pulled together for something like this.
We have an epic team.
You have an epic team that does epic things, and I don't disagree. That's been a fantastic conference, and I think you guys have done a great job. And the thing about obsession and ignorance and about valuing people over process and product, I think then is both valuable in the corporate culture as well as in the academic culture and the
in the academic culture, obsession is key. You can't make it without obsession, right? Because if you don't have obsession, you're going to end up not contributing a lot to your field. And then if you're not contributing a lot to your field, what's your value as an academic? Right?
So what we're really saying is, without obsession, you don't have much value in the world.
No.
I think that could be a